These two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far.
3 abreast going into turn 11. Oh, this can't work! And it doesn't! Ackerman's off onto the verge of what looks like damage as well. Here we go, Ackerman's going for it! Down the inside of the hairpin, he's barged his teammate off the track!
What are you doing?
You want my advice? Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Good morning. After last night's recording session, I'm back for another one, and this should be episode 6 of our Breaking Point career mode, storyline. I still have no idea how you call it. It's a game mode, okay? So we finish off in Silverstone with a decent recovery drive after having a puncture. We couldn't gain all the positions back. Lando and I think it was Ocon stayed ahead of us. But aside from that, it was a fun scenario. I still miss the cutscenes and I hope we get to see some fresh cutscenes today in our Breaking Point career mode. So let's get started. The Italian Grand Prix, Chapter 5, while the grind heads to Monza. The team at AlphaTauri have managed to find some welcome consistency during the second half of the season, of the 2020 season, I'm sorry. Both drivers are hungry to gain ground in competition, but Aiden Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Casper Ackerman, both in the standings and in the eyes of the team. Several weeks later.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Tension! We have tension in our team. Devon's in the details. A chat with Haas driver Devon Butler. Don't care. Sainz lands at Ferrari, so this is also announced. We are in Monza. The transfers this year are insane. Hey Brian, what's up?
Brian.
Aiden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Yeah, Casper seems like a little kid, always crying. When we are doing well, he doesn't like that. I mean, competition, yeah, but we're still a team. Be very careful with the inner curbs at the first 2 chicanes here, they are very high. And you can easily launch yourself off track. Other than that, well, it's Monza. Just remember to keep your foot planted to the floor and you will be fine, Jeff. Saskia, a bit of a change. They're now doing the interview before the photo shoot tomorrow. This means you should probably try on what they sent over tonight. They will definitely be asking you what you think about the collection. I've made sure everything's in your hotel room, laid out and ready to go. Also, Colin Perry from Trackside has been hassling again. Oh yeah, I see it. I'm wondering if you should just bite the bullet. I don't think he's going to take no for an answer. Any problems, give me a call, says. Hey Aiden, I hope this May finds you well, blah 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 blah. Yeah, he just wants an interview. Sweet, let's go to the race. Is it? Okay, it's race day, so it seems like we're doing a full race again. With our new engine, I guess. Jackson looks to take full advantage of his car's new power unit to the vexation of his teammate, Kasper Ackermann. With the grid set, his focus locked in, Jackson is eager to show Ackermann why AlphaTauri signed him. But I think that's also not good, that we are now focusing on showing Ackermann what we can do. We want to prove to Horner we're the right driver for that Red Bull seat, right? Italian Grand Prix race day.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100
Valtteri
years of
looks so
history
different in
here,
the
so
helmet.
let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through
Sweet.
the driver grid order for today's
So,
exciting race.
about the
Lewis
grid.
Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen,
Ackermann?
Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Norris,
Kiefer.
Ricciardo, Stroll, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, George Russell, and Aiden Jackson.
E18 again.
Giovinazzi and Nicholas Latifi.
It's another
That's it then.
back to the grid.
It's time to go racing
Boss.
as we head to trackside for
Okay,
today's
did I
race.
move my seat? I'm not sure. Alright.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
I think maybe we need around 13 let's say 25 kilos of fuel, that's fine. And change this here just to be sure. We might go for our first win today. Yeah. We'll try. We will try. But here we are, lights out for the Italian GP is happening right now. And we're getting a not so optimal start. We're blocking Latifi. Oh, what's going on here? Holy crap. We'll just take this corner here, be safe. Don't want to take any risks. Let's give Ocon a little bump draft. We need to make up as many positions as we can right away. Sepp is still on our outside. Oh, that was risky. We're making it stick. P13 already gained 5 positions within the first sector, more or less. Seems like we're not gonna make any progress in the second one. That is fine. It's a long race, we have 13 laps. We have to catch Ackermann, and he's in P3 right now. Okay, about that second sector we might actually make a move on Magnussen. Oh. Why did this happen? I don't know if that was my mistake. Maybe I swerved over, but I feel like I didn't. We didn't have any damage from that, so that's fine. Need to stay within DRS range. Already used quite a bit of our ERS this lap, so that will be tricky. The AI is rapid on the straight, as always. Yeah, look at this. But we also ran out of ERS a tiny bit earlier. As long as we stay within that 1 second, we should be fine. We locked the rears. Didn't expect them to slow down so much. I think we will wait here. We have time. The Mercedes are pulling away again. Ackerman back in P4. These curbs here, they are actually deadly this year. Especially with simulation damage. You can get immediate floor damage. Be careful when you get the game. Monza changed a tiny bit. You can still cut, but it's more for risk. Alright, let's try and take the racing line. Lovely. Beautiful move. Not going for a move, but we're still doing it because the inside here is a bit nicer. I feel like Parabolica, if you're on the outside, you usually run wide and then your whole exit will be messed up. Let's see, is Charles Leclerc doing anything on us? He's just 2 tenths behind. Basically could, but I don't think he will.
Casper should be within reach soon, Aiden. You are free to race.
Lovely. There will be a cutscene. Come on, give us a cutscene. I love these cutscenes. I'm really happy that we had one again. I really thought maybe because it's like still a preview build, there won't be any cutscenes anymore. And like from that point onwards where we stopped in China. Because that's also the one that we could show until that point with Butler when he told us to chin up. But I'm glad the cutscenes are there. And a nice move on Norris. Down into P8. Now chasing down Alexander Albon. We have DRS activated. I don't know if I forgot to activate it at the beginning of the lap. But I don't think we had DRS. I'm not sure. Oh no, we couldn't yet. We couldn't activate it yet. Sainz getting overtaken by Paris. Now let's see, what can we do on Alexander Albon? Alex. We have 50% DRS. Look, that's what I mean. Alex technically was ahead, but he's just running wide. In this corner it's really bad being on the outside. On some corners you can run it. Now we are in trouble. Because we don't have that little bit of straight line speed that the AI has, but we will just brake a bit. Later, what can we do? We are going 3 wide and Casper is pushing us. Glide with our teammate. But we are making it stick around the outside of both Carlos Sainz and Kasper Ackermann. Up to P5 now. Let's go with 9 laps remaining. We are already in target position. Maybe we can also fight for the win. Oh. Running wide. Let's pass Checo quickly. Okay, let's not waste any time and pass Checo here. On the racing line. We're actually purple. Pushing the car. Let's see. Let's see. When are we gonna catch the lead? Are we actually gonna go for a purple lap? We had DRS twice, but we were also fighting. And now our ERS levels are a bit depleted, but we still have 40% max with a 23.0. What can we do? A 22.888. Did Max have DRS? I'm not sure. Oh lord. Oh lord. That was really bad. We need to make up ground. In the end we will be on faster compounds of tires, but on this map, on this track, this does not matter too much. And we're actually struggling right now. Do we have some damage? No. Maybe a bit of floor damage or something? Or I just need to step a bit harder into the brakes, slow the car down, and get the front where I want it to be. But so far so good. P4 again in the Italian GP. We're fighting for the podium. Yeah, we're struggling a bit with understeer right now. I don't know. Tire balance seems alright. I mean, tire temperatures, we can't do anything about that. That's fixed. Let's see. What was that lap time? At 23.1. Max is doing.
is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead.
We're not catching much.
3.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 23.3. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
1/10 is not a lot. But this time we got the cut. Still not perfect. I don't know. The car handling is a bit different. I still believe so. These curbs are actually a bit easier to take in this car than in the new 2021 car. I think they changed the suspension big time. We're nearly at the back of Max Verstappen. Can we get DRS on the long straight? That would be amazing. I think we can if we get a good run through the Ascari chicane. I wanted to say Parabolica, but this is the Ascari chicane here. Let's get a good run. Oh man, I don't know why, but this car is actually quite a handful to drive sometimes with the understeer. Can we get it? I think we did, yeah, 100%. Should have the DRS. That should be a new fastest lap by quite a bit. 21, 22.1, what did Max do?
Ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 0.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:24.3. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap.
Alright. 2 seconds a lap. I think maybe we are going up with the brake bias. Seems sometimes a bit loose on the rear, but also the front doesn't want to turn. I don't think Max wants to lose out on another podium due to us. Well, last time he had it, but E2 we already took from him, and we are in the worst Red Bull family car. I don't think Max would like that. Right now he's still doing well. They're really fast on the straight though. Oof. Touch the inside curb. Oh, we'll just try the outside this time, but I don't think it's a wise choice. I think they are all gonna pit. Yeah, it's not perfect. One of them, let's check. Side by side with Max. Louis already pitted. That would be lovely. Get ahead of Valtteri. There we are, race leader for now. Passing him around the outside into turn 4 and 5. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We must have a cutscene after this race. There's no way there's not a cutscene. Also, if I spotted that correctly, I don't know if Ackerman pitted yet. Because didn't say that my teammate pitted, but I think we are gonna pit this lap maybe. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Perfect! 80 kilometers. Sweet. Both Verstappen and Bottas are in the pits. I wonder, Ackerman is also pitting. 1.9 pit stop, let's go, that's my team.
Casper is in the pits, Casper in the pits.
Ah yeah, Pester. we're in Italy and we're talking about pasta. Kaspar will definitely be helped by that. He made a beautiful pit stop. Perfect timing. Now behind Kimi Räikkönen. Try and pass him before middle sector, if we can. And then bring that victory home. I think that's familiar. In the year 2020, an AlphaTauri win in Monza, Pierre Gasly. What a race that was. I couldn't watch it properly, unfortunately, because I was traveling to Austria and sometimes my internet was dying. Okay, how far can we pull away? If we would pit now, we would be P15. I'm always thinking about a 2-stop, just to make it a bit more interesting, of course. But this time I don't think we will do it. We will go for the victory, especially as it's our home Grand Prix with AlphaTauri. So yeah. Let's bring it home. Let's just bring it home. Carlos Sainz, everyone's pitting, we should be... Oh no, not yet. Lando Norris staying out, Alex Albon also in the pits. We're purple in every sector apart from sector 1. That was bad. Turn 2 was really bad. Monza is still not one of my favorite tracks on the F1 game because of how you have to drive it. Oh man, please Marcel, come on. I want another fast lap. That's minimum. Alright, we would come out in P8 right now. We are P2. Ah, there's no way we could pit. No way. Really aggressive on the throttle. Should have gained us a bit of time. Alright. Use a bit of ERS, sorry. Norris also in the pits, so that means we take the lead. Fastest lap 21.1, nearly 1 second compared to our previous best lap time on the mediums with DRS, I think. Can't seem to get turn 1 hooked up right now in this car. And let's see what we can do now. Because turn 4 and 5 was also really bad that lap before. These corners here. And we continue to mess it up. Lovely. .2 seconds to Hamilton. We would come out in P6. Yeah, this is so far behind. Never. Oh. Track limits. Michael Masi, please don't look. .2 seconds to Hamilton. Bring it to the line. Is it a 20? No, it's not yet. Okay. Maybe we can get to 20 this time. Hopefully. I don't know. That will be hard. That will be really hard getting a 20 here. I think I messed it up with turn 1 now. Oh, but that was much better. Maybe it's not that hard. We have one more lap after this. The delta is really looking good. not that good. Actually slow. Probably lost a tenth or so. Let's bring it to the line. This will be our fastest lap. Yes. We lost a bit of time, but 20.687. Hold on. Teammate.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 30.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 14th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 24.8.
Oh, because of that pit stop, because he pitted in the same pit window as I did. Oh, sorry. Well, that's what you get for being a salty little kid. And we are bringing home maximum points for the team if Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas or Max Verstappen are not stealing the fast lap, which is probably not gonna happen because the lap times are quite slow.
Hamilton is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 12.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old.
What's the lap time?
Time last lap was a 1:23.5.
23.5. Oh yeah. That's nearly 3 seconds of our best. And then here we go. This is it. Our first victory at home in Monza for the team. Let's go. Awesome. I wish we would have team radios from him. That would be sick. Maybe that's a glitch.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackermann.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed for McLaren back in 2007.
Oh, that's true.
We all know how that one ended.
Similar to Alonso
returned
and
to Renault
Lewis.
pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. And look at this, they're coming out now. AlphaTauri have developed something of a reputation for forging exciting new talent, and we can see that here. Incredible victory.
There we are. First victory. We had to wait in Paul Ricard because of our strategy, but here we are in Monza at home in Italy for the team's home GP with a victory.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Sure.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better result today. Congratulations, Aiden. Top spot on the podium. How are you feeling?
Let's go for this one here.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
Yeah. I mean, the team always plays a big role in everything.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackermann?
We are fine. No comments about that. Stop always searching for some drama.
Thank you for your time.
The Mexican Grand Prix. So we didn't have a cutscene. Chapter 6, with only a handful of races remaining in the season, time is running out for AlphaTauri to secure the points needed to finish above their mid-pack rivals in the Constructors' Championship. A dip in form over the past few races has the team desperately hoping for a strong performance from both rookie Aiden Jackson and veteran Casper Ackermann 2 months later at a Mexican Grand Prix. And I think with this year we are gonna end it, so you know the next race will be the Mexican Grand Prix. We finally got our first win, also in Pierre Gasly style, at the Monza GP, home GP for the team AlphaTauri, as Aiden Jackson started from P18 last to first in some way, you could argue, and showing our teammate that we are more than just a little boy from F2. What are we saying so far? I think, again, finally, we had cutscenes again. I love these cutscenes, they really add to the whole experience, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Consider giving it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.